So excited. So we so excited.
Ooh, warming.
Hi.
Hi.
Sup?
You hi. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Look at the cloak has been passed on to you, good sir.
Yeah, I like that it was just part of the reason why I bought this was I knew that it would just be fun with the green screen.
It is fun.
It is-
I like
this
it.
thing is
I
fun with the
love
green
that
screen.
color.
So
It's such a good color.
So Amazon suggested to me, Aaron, get this. So Amazon in my suggested to my list said, "Hey, you should buy a sleeveless hoodie." And I'm like,
Really?
"Why the fuck would I want a sleeveless hoodie?"
And then Coral and I
who do you
immediately
think
were
I
like,
am?
no, that makes sense. Joey would buy
yeah,
a sleeveless
you would totally
hoodie.
buy a
And
sleeveless
then everybody's
hoodie.
like,
It
"No,
looks-
that's actually that's a thing that you probably wear, right?"
Yeah, that looks like you would. Yeah.
Your
totally.
Amazon
So-
knows you better than you know
So
you.
yeah,
Whoa!
so I had a tab open for literally a week on my Chrome. I'm like
Thinking about it?
thinking of just like it was still there. And I kept looking at it. I'm like, I mean, it's like $20. I guess I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Now it's here.
And do you like it?
I kind of. I don't know.
It's
I feel
super
like
soft. I
I feel
like
like
it a
I
lot.
feel like
Love
it's
the
kind of
color.
douchey.
No, it's not.
I feel
think
It would be
fits you.
douchey if you didn't have a shirt
I feel
on
like it's
underneath
kinda-
that.
If you
Yeah.
didn't have a shirt on, it'd be kind of douchey. But no.
But
you
like,
look-
what's
it looks
the
good.
purpose of this? Like, I guess style.
I guess.
And
it
to
keeps
keep
your
you,
chest warm.
this is the most important part to keep warm.
But
your core.
this is always the part that I don't want to be warm. Like
Your
my-
core is what's
You know
important.
what's get cold? My hands and my ears. Everything else, I'm cool. Like if my arms are cold, fine. My legs are cold, I always wear shorts, fine. If my hands are cold, I hate that.
Yeah, I hate when my hands.
But
and
a
feet are
long
cold.
sleeve hoodie's not going to help that. That's gloves. That's a job for gloves.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never understood this. Like they keep your chest warm, but that's
For
about
wait,
it.
for
Like,
what?
Vests are
In
for
general,
style.
like I think
Vests
they're
are for
just
style.
stylish things. Blankets are for warmth.
But you
You're
can't.
cold all
All the time.
Yeah, you are cold
My whole
all the
life.
time.
And I grew up in Michigan. You'd be like, how? Yeah. Even
Yeah,
in
you
Michigan.
shouldn't you be
So
acclimated?
when you moved, like, even worse now when you go back.
Yeah. It's like bone chilling. Like I can't. It's hard to sleep, and then when I wake up, it's cold, and it's the humid cold, like the wet cold. So it's worse. You feel it. It's
I
So-
love sleeping in cold. Like I like to wake up and it's just cold.
I hate
It's
that.
so cold.
Do you
I
think-
can't get out. I feel paralyzed.
I like to sleep in the cold. Do you feel like you're in a position where you can't go back to live in a cold climate anymore? Like you're pretty much for the rest of your life,
I'm
you're gonna be
done.
living
Yeah.
in.
I don't. And then knowing that my folks can't handle it and they hate it, and it gets harder as you get older, and hearing it all the time is like, no, all right, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here.
Why?
So help me God.
Why do your folks not move? Like, are they not in a position to? They do not
They're not in
want
a
to.
position.
Do they?
It's just they're working still. They're not retired yet. I think that's the biggest thing. They both have good jobs, or my dad does at least.
I feel you.
Makes sense.
So they're not like, yeah, it's not a thing right now. I mean, they've talked about it, like they'd want to come live out here because they'd be near me, or Florida. But there's nobody in Florida. They just like Florida because they're snowbirds.
Huh.
And my grandma has a condo, so they're like, "Cool, let's go to Florida." I'm
Everyone
like,
has.
Florida's boring. Come here.
Yeah, everyone has a condo in Florida.
Everyone has a condo in Florida. Everyone has a condo in Florida.
Florida always seems like the place people are like, yeah, I want to go there if they've never been there. Like
That's
I
true.
want to live there, but they've never been there.
I
Confirm
liked it for
Florida's
the
not a
weather.
great place.
No, it's not.
That's what I
mean,
always
yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
That Florida is like actively the worst.
I mean, I don't know if it's actually. If you gave me the choice between living in like Florida and some Bible Belt state, I'd
Yeah.
probably still choose Florida.
Yeah,
but
me too.
like,
Yeah.
it's I have a friend from high school. She's actually the girl who I went to prom with.
Oh, what?
She
Oh, wait, we
her
won't ask.
her name's Giovanna. Her
It's a cute
grandfather has a condo in Florida because like her family is like from New York. And when I was living in Orlando for a little bit, basically she's like, "Oh hey, like I like randomly came down to my grandma's house. You want to drive down to Miami and come like hang out with me?" And I'm like, "Sure, yeah. Like I love you. I love your family. Like let's just go hang out for the day." But I was
Hey.
I know.
Shut up. It's really not that kind of story. But I was babysitting my friend's dog for the week. And I'm like, shit, what am I going to do with this dog? Because I don't want to take this dog on this adventure with me. And if I leave the dog here, there's
like
no
Homeward
one to watch
Bound.
it. Like, what's going to happen to the dog? So I
Yeah.
ended up leaving the dog
And you just went?
And I gave
That's funny.
my house key to a buddy, and I'm like, please make sure the dog's not dead. Like,
Yes.
just come like give it
Feed the
water, or
dog,
like take
walk
it out.
it.
So I locked it in an empty room, which was like a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty big, and I gave it like food and toys and stuff. And like he went to go walk the dog, but still like the dog did not have a fun time, and I felt really bad
No,
leaving the
I
dog
would too.
for a day while I went on a trip to Miami, and it was actually a miserable day because I didn't sleep the night before.
Oh no.
I didn't sleep. I got up at 5 a.m, drove down to Miami, which from Orlando is like what I think like a 3-hour drive. Hung out all day, like went to the beach, had some
I like Miami.
cake,
Oh, cake and a beach. I like that.
and then
that's a bad combination.
Not at the same time.
and then I drove
the
back
same
home
day is okay.
in the same day. So it was like a
How
24-hour
long
no
is-
sleep adventure.
How long is the drive from Orlando to Miami?
I think it's 3 hours if I remember correctly.
Really? Florida's a long state.
Yeah, Florida's pretty long. Oh nope, they show me flights. I want a car ride.
can
Three
fly?
3.5 hours.
But you can fly from, I don't know why I'm asking.
Yeah.
You can fly from Orlando to Miami? Of course you can. You can fly to
You fly to LA to Vegas.
You can fly wherever.
It's like
Just
it's like
gonna
the
say that.
same.
same thing.
But like when I
cool.
was down in Miami, I'm like,
Why
man,
did you-
all these people are weird. The only thing that I liked about Miami was the Cuban food and the warm beaches.
Yeah, I agree. The warm beaches are awesome.
I feel like you always find weird people wherever you go, though. And they're always
They
kind
were
of
s- they were-
bunched up
Especially-
together.
They were like, nah.
I remember going into the Virgin Record store in Miami. Like I walked there and I was like, this is awesome.
What
Why did you live in Orlando? You
I-
don't mind me asking.
Oh, I totally mind you asking. How dare you? Ah, I'm offended. I went to school out in Orlando
Oh, you did?
after high school, out of high school.
Did you enjoy it or no?
No, because I left to get back to California because my scholarship ran out and I wasn't enjoying the computer science I was doing.
Oh, okay.
What kind of
And
science?
Computer, the computer science.
What kind of sciences are involved with the computers?
Computer science.
How do you make a computer out of nothing?
Yeah. I studied film. I can write.
I never.
I
didn't do any
I
of that.
studied the science of film.
Let
Film
me
science.
roll my eyes a little harder.
I studied acting science.
Yeah.
The science of acting.
But I moved back to California and then I went to community college.
Were you born and raised here?
Yeah, I've spent all of my life, with the exception of like 20 months in California.
Okay. Wow.
So I've been. I
prefer
was
here. I'd
I was
prefer
born in LA. I'm likely gonna die in LA.
It's hard to leave. I know a lot of people who were born and raised here that love it, and they're like, I don't really have an interest in going anywhere else. I'm like, I don't blame you. Your instincts are right on this one.
And I know some people who leave. Some people like to go. Well, a lot of people who leave LA tend to go to the Northwest because they like kind of like that Oregon, Washington
I've always
climate
wanted
or
to go there.
lifestyle.
I could see myself
the
living
only
in the
place I've never
Northwest.
been. Have you guys been up there?
Yeah.
I love it.
I'd love to go.
I think I could see myself living there.
What's the best time of year to go up there?
Depends on what you want to see. Do you want to see like spring nature or do you want it to be cold and rainy?
Spring nature.
I like cold and rainy.
See, I get that growing. I mean,
That's
I
just
could,
Nick's
what I could go to.
crippling depression.
You can go up to Northern California for that. I just want to drive up there. I want to go all the way to Vancouver.
Have you
Very
ever driven up?
beautiful.
So you never driven up PCH? That's the thing you should do. Like you should drive up Pacific Coast Highway.
How far? I've done that, but not like.
If you go like past Big Sur and past the redwoods, like you're really going up.
No, I haven't
past-
done that.
Yeah, see now
That would be-
that's prime because there's
Nice.
two good parts of PCH. Like there's the part before you get to like Monterey area, which is like really cool, beachy, coasty, and then once you kind of get past the bay, it's more
North of San
woodlandy.
Francisco?
Yeah, and it's really cool. I'm a big fan of just taking like casual PCH drives. I did that when I was. How long do you have to have your license for before you can drive people? Is it 6 months?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
I was 16 years and 6 months old on the day, and I'm like, hey guys, you want to just like go on a long drive with two of my girlfriends?
the
And they're
most-
like,
The best thing in the
they're
world.
like, sure. So we left at 11 o'clock, and eventually we were in Monterey, which for those of you who don't know is like what, like
Yeah.
4 hours north of Los Angeles, 5 hours north of Los
About.
Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And the sun was going down, and we're like 5 hours away from home, and we're like, fuck. So these girls were like calling their dad. They're like, hey, we messed up. Like we're not gonna be home till 2 a.m.
Oh my god.
And they were just getting berated.
I believe
and
it.
they were
Yeah.
their fathers were very upset at me for abducting their children.
It's
for,
fine. I'm here with this guy.
Yeah, we've known each other for years, but they were
Okay.
still like very upset, very upset. Meanwhile, I just called my dad and I'm like, hey dad, I fucked up. Like I'm not gonna be home till 3 a.m. He's like, cool, whatever, see you then. And then they got even more mad at me that my parents didn't care.
Yeah.
They're like, why do your parents not
not
care?
care.
I'm in so much trouble because we just had to go
We were
drive
gone
up the
till 2 in the
coast.
morning. That too.
Yeah, so if you're gonna do a spontaneous PCH drive, you should plan it a little bit better. Don't just start driving and then pick a point to drive back, because it's not gonna be the best.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I think that's good for most things in life. Like, you should probably plan a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
There is a great
Hold on
place
one
for
second.
spontaneity.
Yeah, but the spontaneity is just deciding to do the trip. And then, oh, where are you going, Steves?
I'm fixing the chat.
Fixing
Oh,
the chat.
okay.
Oh, you can't read
Yeah,
the
I
chat?
think the spontaneity is actually actively choosing, like, okay, I'm going to go on a trip, and I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then it's like, cool, where's my stopping point? I think that's cool. Or maybe you're like, I don't want to go any further than this, so I'm just going to drive until I feel it. That's it.
Drive until I feel it.
Until I feel it.
Which one is it?
Jesus.
Staffcast is right there.
It's a top.
There's a picture of Nick Lamone
First because of me?
Huh?
fucks.
No.
Nick definitely fucks.
When did that get shown on?
Front page?
Yeah.
I don't know, because someone found it on your Facebook.
I was like a sophomore in high school.
Nick Moon. Fucks. It's funny. I like it.
I
Let's
It's my favorite picture though, cause like I meant to do like a hang loose thing, but I actually did the shocker. You can't see it because the
shocker.
fucks covered it up, but my hand's doing the
That's
shocker.
funny.
I don't-
These
I didn't
girls
mean to
don't
do
know
it.
what's coming.
I didn't mean to do it. It's just the funny thing.
The thing is that
I
you
like
just
it. 'Cause you
look
look like a spicy Ricky
drunk.
I never had a drink until I was 21 years old.
Martin. Square.
Yeah.
Real talk. It's
Yeah.
a fucking square.
That's just me, high on life, dude.
Yeah, you're like, I'm
High on
tired.
life.
Let me just go get some ladies.
Let's get some questions.
Yeah, let's take some
Some
questions.
questions.
My eye is itchy. Sorry, I said that very sad.
Eyes itchy?
It's
I got-
It's burn itching.
Did you get like some hot sauce in it?
No, thank God. That would hurt, wouldn't it?
That would hurt a
That
lot.
would hurt a
That's
lot.
thing that's happened before. I have the Topotswick channel
it's me
right
with the
here. If you want to
boys.
ask us questions,
Yay.
it'll be the Topotswick channel in our Discord.
Yeah, yo.
Once again, thanks everybody for hanging out and watching this
Yeah.
live or listening to it after the
Yeah.
fact or dealing with Nick because he's fucking miserable or
Why am I miserable? Hold on. Why are you? Joey's so convinced that I'm so
So
sad all the
combative.
time. Why do you
Really?
think I'm so sad all the time?
it's probably the fucking cloud that just looms over your head.
What do you mean?
Also, the sobbing you do in the bathroom is paramount.
I don't cry
Oh.
that loud.
Are you pulling a moaning myrtle
Yeah.
in the bathroom?
Joey doesn't know that
I hope
reference.
you don't
so.
die though. Oh, you
I
don't.
don't. I have no idea.
Is that a joke?
That's a Harry Potter.
Really
it's a Harry
don't.
Potter
Never
joke.
seen, I've never seen a Harry Potter movie or read a Harry Potter book.
Oh wow, you're missing out.
Yeah.
There's one or the other. It's extreme into Harry Potter, not at all, and I get it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine.
All right. Do you guys have
What?
the questions?
Well, Kevin Smash first off wants to
Okay.
know what anime do you hate?
Hate. That's a strong word.
The answer
Hate
is
a
anything
strong
that doesn't
word.
have English.
That's racist.
No, I hate it because I don't
What
want to
about
read
Narcos?
What do you
subtitles.
not like?
I don't want to read subtitles.
What about Narcos?
Narcos has some English.
I've
I've watched shows that are not
Do you
English
tune
before.
out 80% of the time?
No. I think Narcos is a good show, but
Narcos
I
is
don't
good.
want to. I don't enjoy anime enough to watch.
That's fine. Yeah.
To watch non-dubbed anime.
What anime don't I like?
I could never get into Naruto. I could never get into.
I don't like shows that are 600 episodes long, like One Piece,
Piece?
Naruto. Like
Yeah.
I don't have
can't.
time for that. I like animes that
Yeah.
are like 20 episodes, they're done.
I
Cowboy
could read the book
Bebop,
faster.
Full Metal Alchemist is like 80 episodes. Death Note's like 60 episodes. Yeah, I'm down with
Alchemist is
that.
great.
I'm down with
Brotherhood.
that.
Get on
Brotherhood.
it.
Yeah, Brotherhood.
Get on it. That was a good move.
What else?
I'm not a big fan. Yeah, I've read One Piece though. Not all of them, but I've actually read. I put a pretty good dent in One Piece and
It's
reading
like
it.
800 episodes.
It's
though.
like 800 chapters, dude.
Oh.
And the guy, who writes it is the #1 writer in Japan for manga, and he still comes out with new chapters like every week.
Yeah, it's like
or every other
It's
week.
like 800 chapters in, and he just said like, "Oh, we're halfway through now."
Just now, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
he's
like, okay.
he's known the ending since he was little.
Ugh.
It's impressive.
Um,
One Piece for 15 years. He's never gonna end it. He's never.
don't
He's
I
gonna die.
like?
He's gonna pull a George R.R. Martin on us. Wait, who did Game of Thrones?
George R.R. Martin.
Okay.
I just
Got
don't, I
it.
don't like anime that has no like central theme or like there's no point. Like a lot of it's just like, isn't this violent or doesn't this
I'm
girl
with
have
you.
big boobs? Like, nah, I'm not really into that sort of thing. I'd rather have it be like some sort of like integral plot. It's just
I
it's
get
just
that.
nice when we have like a good theme, a good story, and the girl has big boobs.
What about Love Hina? How about that?
Why did you say that quietly? Like
Huh?
it's so much more creepier when you say that quietly.
No, but it's that's the inflection.
Do you like big
it's a
boob
joke
anime,
kind of thing.
Nick? You
Huh?
take me as a big boob anime guy. You
A
like
big boob?
anime? Yeah.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
Are you a big boob anime guy?
No, not really. Like, it's just, I just think it's funny.
It is funny.
Like,
I think
comically.
Love Hina. That's what I always remember when I think of big anime girl boobies. I think Love
I've
Hina.
never seen Love Hina.
But they have the big titties, right?
But that's like a
tatas.
that's like a harem kind of anime.
What is harem?
That's like
mean?
where like the dude's living in a house full of like 8 beautiful girls.
Oh my god, I've
and-
read so many of those. Do
I
you
like
ever?
I like Tenchi Muyo. Tenchi
Tenji
Muyo
is
good.
cool. I read Fugashiyugi.
Oh, okay.
Fushigi-yugi.
Yeah.
I read Peach Girl. Oh my god, I loved Peach Girl. I loved the shit out of Peach Girl. Read all that. I read the thing where they're Fruits Basket. I read Fruits Basket. Tokyo Ghoul. Read Tokyo Ghoul. I like Tokyo
Ghoul's
Ghoul.
cool.
I
Very
read something
violent.
called like Wolf Children. I'm in the middle
Oh,
of
yeah,
reading
Wolf
of.
Children's good.
Yeah, that's like the anime manga.
They
I
made a
read
movie
5
out of that,
centimeters
too.
per second. Yeah, before I saw the movie, I read those ones. There's a lot of. I've read. Man, you should see. I'm gonna take a picture of my bookshelf, and you should see all the different manga. in
Yeah,
it.
definitely. I
I've
wanna see.
so much.
I want to just show
Manga.
Joey an anime,
Do you own any
like
manga?
an episode.
You should. One Punch Man. I'm telling you, One Punch Man.
Nah, Joey wouldn't be down with One Punch
You
Man.
don't think
I know
so?
what Joey would like.
What would Joey like?
I'm gonna show him an episode of Cowboy Bebop because I think
Cowboy
it's the
Bebop
most
is
approachable.
Awesome.
It's cool.
What about Samurai Champloo? I don't think he'd be into that.
Joey's not big into hip hop.
Okay. Cowboy Bebop is awesome.
Cowboy Bebop's cool.
Look at it's super cool. It's super cool. Have you watched any Studio Ghibli movies? Ghibli?
He doesn't like movies either. Joey doesn't like movies.
What? What?
He just doesn't like movies.
Oh boy. You probably won't like anime.
Next
All
question,
right.
Joey.
That's
Shahan Solo asks, keeping to the theme of Aaron's Let's Play, what game have you been most frustrated at while playing or has caused you to rage quit the most?
I almost did today.
I've never rage quitted.
Me either. I always go back to it. It's like crack.
Like
it's like
the,
meth.
like the easy
I gotta
answer
go
is
back.
Dark Souls, but I don't get mad. I'm just like, oh well, this is where I messed up. I'm gonna try not to do that next time. That's about it.
A game that you got so mad that you quit. What about you, Joey?
Final Fantasy X, the mini game where you have to avoid all the birds in order to get a part of Titus's ultimate weapon. You have to get a time of 0 seconds, and
that
you
was
have to.
impossible.
And there'd be times where I get like 0.01, and I
gave
almost
up on
wanted to
that.
throw my controller away.
I gave up on that.
That's where I
know
got
what you're
angry.
talking.
But
I gave
did
the
it.
shit up on that.
Every time I play Final Fantasy X, I have to do it, and
I know.
I do it.
I love Final Fantasy X.
I'm sorry, Joey, I cut you off.
I don't know what I was saying.
What
time
game?
you got frustrated?
Oh,
You wanted to rage quit.
I just don't do that. That's a thing that I don't
Yeah,
do.
I-
That's just not part of my
I
personality.
don't think that's crazy. Yeah, I've never broken a controller. I've
Me
never
either.
thrown a
Me
controller.
either.
I've broken a headset when I was
Really?
playing. When I was in, I think I was in 8th grade. I was playing a competitive Day of Defeat source match. It was in the playoffs, and I missed a very important kill, and I got very upset, and I threw my headset
Aw.
off onto the ground.
So you are
So you
prone
are
to
a
that
rage
then.
quit. Yeah.
No. Like, that wasn't a rage quit. That was just a fit. I think that like those are two different things. That was a fit of rage. Like I was very upset.
I
I've
guess-
never done anything else like that. Like I've never like punched a wall or like got
Me
really
either.
upset or even really like yelled at people. Like that was just a really.
I've never yelled at people. I've never punched a
really-
wall. I've never broken a controller. I
good.
mean, I was shouting a lot earlier, but half of that's in fun. The other half is in frustration of learning. It's a learning curve. But I'm like, I want to play more right now. Like I don't.
Like one
I've never done that.
Fell swoop just. Fuck.
What was it? What constitutes rage quitting then?
I think
Like-
rage quit is when you stop playing the game
Forever?
or for an extended period of time.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever
Like
done
quitting
that.
out of the game.
No.
Like fuck this, I'm
Because
done.
I'm not a quitter.
I've never done that.
I mean, I've stopped playing games and I've been like disinterested in them.
Yeah, well that's different.
But like midstream. Like I mean, I've quit out of a Quake match before.
Because you were mad.
No, just because I'm like, I'm just not
You're
gonna
done?
win, and I'm like, I just gotta go. I was like, quit.
I've done that. I've quit on
I accept
games.
the loss, and I'm just like I'm gonna finish the match.
No, like sometimes I mean, like if I'm gonna lose, if I'm gonna concede a Hearthstone game
Yeah,
and I'm
that's-
gonna leave anyways, instead of conceding, I'll just close the game because it effectively does the same thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's more efficient. Lampoon wants to know, how do we interact outside the office?
Like this.
we just sit and talk.
Just throw a little business in it.
Aaron doesn't hang out with me as much as I'd like her to because
Yeah.
she
You
wanna
definitely
hang out with me?
totally hates me more than
I
she.
didn't know
Aaron,
you'd want to
Aaron,
hang out with me.
I want to hang out with
Well,
everybody, Aaron.
We talked about
cool.
smoking some brisket.
Yeah, we're gonna
He has-
have a
he has a smoker.
we're gonna have a smoking party.
be
My
awesome.
father has a smoker,
That's cool. I
but
like
like
that.
I can smoke. I can smoke meat.
I like that. I didn't know that. No, we should.
Yeah.
I missed out on the little Tokyo trip. That would have been cool.
Yeah, there was a little Tokyo trip. Something just cool.
You guys went out last Friday. Last Friday I was wrecked though, guys. Like I had a hard time walking from that gladiator thing. Oh my, I was so tired and sore. I was like, I feel like I got beat up, and I was like, wait a minute, I totally did. I knocked out.
It was nice. We had a good time.
Yeah.
We had a good time
What'd you
on
guys
Friday.
go do? Eat buns?
Yeah, we ate some buns.
dessert?
We had some bun, we had some ice cream.
Um.
A lot of our hanging out out of work constitutes like us
Food?
being at the office after work hours, just
yeah.
like sitting and talking, or like going to get dinner on a Friday.
Well, the one thing we did do is we hung out one time afterwards and we played Super Smash Bros. And a bunch of N64 games. That was really fun.
Yeah, stuff like that is nice.
I like
we
that.
we spend a lot of time at the office just not doing office stuff, just to like
Mm-hmm.
as like a neutral ground for each other's company,
I like that.
which is nice.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it makes you
nice.
feel
And it's a
like you
good
wanna
way to
hang
kill
out.
time for traffic.
Yeah, and
I don't really-
also it's hard for a lot of us to hang out like more often
Mm-hmm.
because we all do live in like different corners for the most part.
Right.
If
That's
if
true.
anybody wants to go over to anybody else's house, it's gonna be like at least 30 minutes.
It takes a long time. Yeah. Well, I feel like longer than that. Well, in traffic, it's longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely. Much longer.
Kevin Smash, what do you snack on while gaming? I ate an entire pound of edamame yesterday.
But that's not while you were
Really?
gaming.
You didn't have
sounds
to reveal
good.
that, Nick. That was like for the, like it fit in context.
Do you eat edamame while you game?
Yeah, dog.
You do? Really?
I don't. I actually try to not eat while I play video games.
Me either. It gets. I
It's out
can't
of
stand
control.
the controller. I don't like that. I would like to, but I don't want my hands to touch it. I would rather have like a milkshake or like some kind of
Oh.
something to drink, like a drink, like boba.
I usually do like
fancy.
a big thing of water, like a gallon of water with me at my side. And then I'll have like maybe like a little plate of popcorn or a little plate of chips. And then I'll just finish off those and then just drink a gallon of water over the course
Cool.
of my game.
I can't really eat
good
when
for
I
you.
play games. It is good for you. It's a good way to kind of drink water subconsciously while you're playing.
I like to also work out while I like if I play Dark Souls or something. Every time I die, like when Bloodborne came out, that game had long load times. Every time I died in Bloodborne, I would just do 10 push-ups or push-ups until the loading screen was done. Because the loading screen would be like a minute long, so I'd just be like, well, I guess I'll do push-ups.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think my brother
Something
does
to kill
stuff like
time.
that. He'll just randomly start doing push-ups, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I don't know, killing time."
I like doing push-ups whenever because it's a good way to stay in shape.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Push-ups are easy too, to do from home.
You can do them anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You just lay down on the floor and then you push up.
Boom, boom. I'm not very good at them.
I'm not a
but I
big
try.
push-up fan.
What's your workout of choice?
I
Your
mean,
go-to workout of
I
choice.
have like free weights, just chill in my room.
Yeah?
Like if I
You
would
just
read-
pump some iron?
Sometimes.
I like to do some curls while I watch
I have,
movies.
I have a mini
Yeah.
gym in my room. I have like 25-pound free weights and a foldable exercise bike and like a back roller.
I like to imagine now that you're just wearing this and then just curling
I just wanna-
while you watch some Dota Kiev majors.
Yeah. Icebox wants to know if you had to fight Los, what would your strategy be?
I would go for his knees.
Like, yeah, legs.
I would probably cut block his knees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would use the fact that he would underestimate me because he's too
No.
cocky, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm so much bigger. Look at me. I'm stronger." than I
Get
just
him in the
like,
groin and poke him in the eyes.
If this is like a fight where I can play dirty, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All these strategies are viable. What if it was like an honor battle? Like, I'm going to be respectful and
I can get him in a knee bar.
I'd slap him in the ass.
a knee bar?
I can get him in a knee bar.
Okay.
I think I'd throw him off.
It's pretty easy to put someone in like a submission hold.
Yeah, that I've been in that old
You throw someone in a knee bar, you get someone in an arm bar,
uncomfortable.
Arm
control
bar is
someone's
a-
wrists.
Arm bar
Is
is
that
good.
the like this thing or something?
This thing,
You know what I'm
that's-
talking
I
about?
don't know what you're talking about.
That's like
that-
where you have complete control over the arm and you could break it if you really wanted to.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking the arms behind the head thing.
No, that's
I
a
don't know
full
how to
Nelson.
That, yeah. I don't like that.
That one's pretty easy to get out of.
Myron put me in a full Nelson like a week ago, and I just squatted and like planked my back, so he was like laying on top of me,
Yeah.
and then I slowly started to lean forward, so his like weight was tipping over my shoulders, and he was gonna start to go down, and I'm like, "Are you gonna let go, or are you gonna fall on your head?"
That's funny.
The one place it's really hard to get out of a full Nelson is in a pool.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's
Getting out of anything.
Yeah.
in a
Next
pool
to
would be
impossible. Next to impossible in a
but
pool.
you're so much more lubed up.
I know, but you can't really slip out of it if they got a good grip on you. Yeah. Because then if you try to go down and do that same routine, you're just going to drown yourself. You try to like,
I feel like I could kick my legs up though and try and put them on their back.
really hard to do.
I mean, are we
Very,
assuming that we're
very
both
tough.
standing in this pool?
Yeah, we're both standing in the pool.
Let's get a pool. Put me in full Nelson. I'll get out of it.
That's a
I
that's
got
a
a
cool
pool.
idea. You have a pool?
Yeah.
Why haven't you thrown a pool party?
He lives
I
5
live far-
hours away
I don't live 5 hours away. I live an hour away.
in
I
no
would drive
traffic.
an hour.
In zero traffic.
I would drive an hour just to. One, you're
I have,
crazy.
I have a nice pool.
I would come over if you had a pool party.
Maybe we can.
A work
No,
pool
I
party.
don't think it would work. Do you have a pool, Joey? I thought you said you had a pool.
No, I don't have a pool.
You have a friend who has a pool, right?
I have multiple people who have pools.
Those pictures you had on your Snapchat over the weekend, was that your pool?
No, that was one of my friend's pools.
That's a nice pool.
It's a beautiful pool.
I want to go to your pool. I like pools.
Pools are
Pool
great.
parties were the cool. Like,
Pools
if you
are-
got invited to a
pools are
pool
great.
party, you were fucking cool
I
as a kid.
agree.
I think so too. Joey, what are you doing? Oh,
Just being Joey.
just being Joey.
If you had to go on a Pokemon adventure, what Pokemon would you take with you?
Squirtle. Duh.
A flying type, so I could fly, preferably a big one. You would need all the Pokemon with the cool
Charizard.
HMs. You would need like a Charizard so you can fly, and you need
Yeah.
like a Lapras so you could
So
fucking
Swim.
just
surf.
get a Bidoof and then have it be your HM slave.
Yeah, something like
It
that.
can't
Something
fly
to
though.
fly.
It can do most things except fly.
I need like a Jigglypuff just so I can cuddle.
There you go.
Yeah, I like Charizard.
We need an Arcanine so you can fuck, because those are the most attractive Pokemon.
I feel
Oh, I
like
wanna play Pokemon now.
Gardevoir is.
I don't know that one. I only
Gardevoir
know
is the most
OG
attractive
150.
Pokemon.
If you had to fuck a Pokemon, Aaron, which Pokemon?
What? No.
What?
Fuck a Pokemon?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
had to.
If you had to fuck a
had to
Pokemon,
choose.
what would be the ideal Pokemon to have sex with?
Like, oh, I chose Magnemite. Dang it.
Ditto, because they can turn into anything.
Oh, okay. That's a
Okay.
good. But what
That's
if
a good
it like looks at you with those dead eyes?
And
It's like, hello, Aaron.
I would just cover its eyes. I don't know, Jigglypuff, because it'd sing to me.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
The correct answer is Gardevoir.
I don't know, what is that?
It's a-
Machoke? Machamp?
I feel like that says something about you. Though. I feel like that's
Machoke?
it's revealing.
Yeah, that one.
Nick, what was your favorite part about your trip to Japan? Also, I've heard it's super expensive to vacation there. Is that true? How much money did you spend?
It's not that expensive to go to Japan. You just got to go during the off season. Round trip ticket.
When is the off season?
Off
How much
season.
money did you spend in 3 weeks?
This is not. This is gonna sound expensive because I decided to ball out on this one.
I saw.
But my previous trip cost me no more than $2,000.
That's what my girlfriend said too. She's like, she goes, I can tell you how to go to Japan and back with money, with lodging,
Yeah.
getting the best deals, food prices, all that stuff for like $2,000.
Round trip tickets are gonna cost you no more than $600 if you go in early spring, which is late March, early
fall.
April, or early September.
Gotcha.
Now
Or
it's gonna be
October.
about $800 to $1,200 because we're starting to get towards the busy season.
Right now, yeah, it's insanely busy right now.
The best part about Japan though was just all the food. I just loved eating. I'm like, oh, that place looks cool. I'm gonna eat there, and then I did,
That's awesome.
and it was wonderful.
Ugh.
And then I feel like just so full and bloated.
I love it. Oh,
was
'cause of
wonderful.
Salt. You told me the food was really salty. I think that's
It's very
interesting.
salty. A lot of it's salty. Well, I had a lot of ramen,
That's why.
to be
yeah.
fair.
Oh, I want ramen.
Yeah, it's great.
Ramen.
Forgotten Toothpick wants to know, what will you miss most about the old studio?
Oh man, my memories live here, y'all. I get attached easily, so
Yeah, definitely the
a
memories.
lot of things. Like this first time I came in, the first time I saw all of you guys, the first time I was introduced here, the first time I walked into the studio, how I felt. I like the space. I like the setup. I like the high ceilings. I think we're lucky to have that for the studio wise. I like the separate rooms. But then again, I don't know what this new place is gonna look like. I have not seen a blueprint. I have no idea.
I've just
So,
seen a blueprint. I haven't
I'm
seen
sure
the
it'll be
actual
fine.
place. It looked cool. It looked cool.
I like where it's located. It's not that far from me, so I'm used to the commute. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the commute.
The commute for me was good.
I don't know what I'm gonna miss until I don't have it.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't think anything really.
Joey's not the sentimental type.
I mean,
I like how many rooms there are. I like moving in and out of a room. I think this place doesn't have multiple. Oh, it might have multiple rooms.
I think it has a lot of rooms actually.
Oh, it does? Okay. But I like having to walk through other rooms to get to the designated room. In this room, I can't just like pass through a hallway to get to another room. Everything is like, here's a room, there's a room, everywhere a room. But I don't have to go through every room just to get to my destination.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I was zoned out there a little bit.
No,
I
it's
have to
okay.
apologize.
You don't have to
'Cause I was
apologize.
reading and I feel like I was not listening to you.
No,
like
I
was
don't care.
not doing active listening.
You're good. That's fine.
There was no active listening.
There was
going
nothing to
on.
listen
But
to. I was just
now-
talking about it.
Now we're.
I appreciate your honesty. We're
Okay.
good. We're good.
Okay.
We're all good.
You have
Next
2
question.
drinks.
I always have 2 drinks. Water, coffee.
Water, coffee.
Like my
Why don't
mother.
you just mix them together into one drink?
Ah.
I like a
Watered
good
down.
iced coffee.
Good to know.
Ooh, yeah.
What's your go-to party trick / icebreaker? Hey, I'm Joey. What's your name?
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's
Easy.
Sup, dude?
That's it. That's all there is to it.
That is the move.
You just
That's the move.
Introduce yourself.
Party trick or icebreaker? Yeah, you just say hi.
A lot of
Aaron,
people,
nice to meet
a lot of
you.
people always have a hard time saying like, how do I talk to this person? How do
Just
I
say-
approach
just
this
do
one?
it.
Hey,
You
you
say
just,
hi.
Hey.
Hey.
you just say hello.
Hey, I'm
name.
Aaron. Nice to meet you.
A
And
lot
then-
of people get nervous. They work themselves up so much that they forget to say the simplest things like hi.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they'll have some people have a tendency to say hi and then they panic after that because they're
Right.
like, well, what do I do now? But then you just, I mean, if you're really panicking that much, where it's like causing you anxiety and you're thinking about something like that, just comment on the environment you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
Say, hey, this is a pretty good punch, right? Or that guy's a good dancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
I think
Yeah.
the biggest thing too is like you can introduce yourself, but if you're genuinely not interested in somebody, then you don't have to ask them anything. But if you are interested in that person, or you're interested in somebody because they're with a friend of yours, or they're with, you know, someone you care about, then I think naturally you're gonna want to ask that person, like because you've heard about them, or just because you're curious, or you're like, hey, you're an interesting person. You just start asking questions like, hey, so when's your birthday? Or like, I don't know. Stuff like, what did you do today? Where are you from? What did you do? I know that's what everybody
No,
asks.
asking
Like, where
questions
do you-
is great. People love talking about themselves.
Hey,
They do.
how'd you get here? Why are you
How'd
here
you get
too?
here? Oh, like the main question I feel like people ask at parties is, what do you do and who do you know here?
Oh yeah, I hate that. Like I don't like that.
Be a little bit more
mentality.
interesting. Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you do and how did you get here? Who do you know? Don't do that. But I mean, like,
What series of events in
don't
your
know.
life led you to this very moment?
yeah.
Well, it all started
did
when
you
I
get
was
here?
born, and
I don't know. Like, do you have
April
any
of-
pets? Do you have a favorite color? Do you like video games or movies? What's your favorite movie? I don't know. Ask anything.
I like asking people what their favorite movie is because I think it tells me a lot
I
about
was gonna say,
them.
it tells you a lot about them.
I think so.
So if I told you my favorite movie was Shutter Island, would you be like, whoa?
She must like taking pictures. I bet she has a cannon.
If I told you it was Titanic, what would
She
you do?
probably jerked off to Leonardo DiCaprio
You know
multiple
it's-
times.
You know
I would
it's
say that girl
Titanic.
probably has a poster of Titanic hanging
Shut
above
up,
her
Nick!
room.
Shut up! I walked right into that one.
You did.
No.
You set
I know.
yourself
That's why I started smiling when I said it. I forgot.
up.
Shut up, Nick. That's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Nobody knows.
Why didn't? They don't know. They still don't know.
No, they do know now. I hope not. RoboCop. Somebody say RoboCop? No, just cop.
My
Okay,
heart-
I don't know. RoboCop. Sure, no. What's your favorite movie, Nick?
I like Blade Runner. Blade Runner is
That
my
says
favorite.
a lot about you. What
movie.
about Predator? Doesn't every man on planet Earth love Predator?
Predator's a
dumb
good
movie.
movie.
I've never seen it.
It's a very smart movie, actually,
It is? I've never seen it.
because it
I gotta
subverts
see
the
it.
expectations set by a lot of '80s action movies.
Ooh, I like 80s. Have you seen Running Man?
Yeah, Running Man's
Yeah,
great.
I like Running Man.
a
Saw
little
that
silly,
one.
but it's
Super
good.
silly, but good. I agree. Anyway.
Oh, what's the hardest part about moving so far? I feel like
About
Hacking.
moving so
about
far?
moving so far. Jason's doing a lot of it.
Yeah.
He is, and Myron's
Jason and
the
Myron.
Jason's doing a lot of it. We actually have other stuff that we're trying to tend to right now.
Yeah.
So outside this room, it looks like complete dog shit. I assure
There's
you.
a lot of stuff everywhere.
It's a mess.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess.
But the studio's starting to look
soon-
so empty, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It is that yeah, weirds me
It's
out.
kind of unsettling.
Super weirds me out.
Like, oh, did we get robbed? Oh,
I
no.
know.
No.
What the heck?
Yaniv.
Oh, fun fact today. I showed up to work and the alarm code that we use was changed without anybody's knowledge. So I get here
Cops
first
come?
thing in the morning and the alarm's going off and I'm like, I don't know what the code is. Did I forget it overnight or
Oh
something?
my god.
What'd you do?
Yaniv texted me like as everyone was walking in, oh, by the way, the alarm code changed. So the alarm was going off for about a solid 20 minutes.
And the cops never came?
No. And I was just like, well, I guess the cops are going to show up at some point.
What's a bad alarm?
Maybe they will. Maybe they did show up, but then they're like, oh, no, they turned it off.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
weird, though.
Super weird. Alarms always freak me out when you have to disarm them when you walk into a building. Ugh.
I was so panicked though. I was like,
I would too.
am I gonna get in trouble
I
for
know,
this?
like, is somebody gonna come get me?
Zanley wants to know what your favorite adult drink is.
I like a vodka soda.
Depends on my mood.
Ugh.
Vodka soda with a lime. Or just a beer.
I like sake. I love pomegranate martinis. I like cocktails. I like a lot of different kinds of martinis. I love gin tonics. Tom Collins are pretty good. Gin I like a lot. Sometimes a whiskey on the rocks. I don't like it straight up. That's really good. Sometimes I really like whiskey sour, old fashioned. I like old fashioned. They're kind of
Old-fashions are
sweet, but they're
tasty.
good. They've got to make them really good. I'm not a big beer person. I can't pick. It depends on my mood.
I like beer.
Moscow mules are good.
Moscow mules are great.
Mm-hmm.
I like beer a lot.
Too many.
Something on tap. I never have beer. It's always a cider. So like an Angry Orchard.
Cider's good. I like cider.
If I'm at a bar, my go-to drink is a Tom Collins because I
Oh,
like gin.
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, my go-to drink's a Tom Collins. And if I'm partying, it's gonna be a Long Island or an AMF.
What'd you say?
A Long Island or an AMF.
What? Can you do that? Can you drink those?
Yeah,
That made me-
like
I can't. If I know I've tequila. Tequila's great too. I love tequila.
I'm gonna make you an AMF.
Never
AMF,
let Joey make you an
adios, motherfucker.
AMF.
Yeah.
They
I-
straight up taste like rubbing
I
alcohol.
believe it. Joey, I can't believe we need to go party, boy. I didn't even know that you had. I just said party boy. I thought of Jackass and you were wearing this. Party boy. I've had Long Islands, but anytime I mix or have a Long Island, I'll probably get a really upset stomach or like want to throw up.
It's a
or
lot of
throw up.
sugar.
It's sugar. Sugar is what makes you hungover. Sugar is what can make you vomit.
Yeah, I'm also a fan of drinking like just like vodka with
Mm-hmm.
water,
Vodka water.
That's basically a vodka
What?
soda.
but you put Crystal Light in it to give it a little bit of flavor.
oh,
That's
dude.
kind of interesting.
So you never get a hangover because like you have
You're constantly
like
hydrating.
flavored water
Yeah.
with vodka
Have you
and
guys-
a little bit of sugar.
Have you guys ever had 99 apples or 99 bananas? Do you remember
Oh,
that? Yeah, it brings you
that's-
back. Huh? Or Burnett's.
Let's be in
Brings
high
me-
school again.
Yes, I know. It brings me back.
My friends and I, we would hang out in a pool, and then we would make like shakes. We would get like chocolate ice cream, and then mix it with 99 bananas
Oh
and
my
like
God.
a couple other
It
things.
seems like a really inefficient way to get drunk.
No, but we were just like,
lot of
let's just
sugar.
try it. We were like, well, this is what we got, and let's just mix it all up.
If you're gonna do that, you want to put limoncello on vanilla bean ice cream.
Ooh, that sounds
Ooh.
great.
Pro tip.
Bacardi Limon is real good. Rum, if I want to fuck something up. It just depends. Rum, I don't really go. I can't dark stuff. I can't tangle with the dark. I think that's why
I'm
beer
having a
kinda
harder
makes-
time with dark stuff.
Dark
yeah.
makes me. That's why I don't. I
I've been
go
struggling
clear.
lately with whiskey, scotch, all
Yeah,
that stuff.
it's hard. It's
I don't think I
harder
have
for me
the
to
I don't think
drink.
I have the stomach for it anymore.
I don't. That's why I like. I'll go like silver tequila, like
Oh, yeah.
pure. Like I'm like mezcal, agave
Mezcal's good.
is good, and then the higher rated shit's always good. But yeah, clear.
You ever
the
been to
better.
Total Wine, Aaron?
What's that?
We're gonna go to Total Wine. It's like Toys R Us but for alcohol. It's like a Bevmo but like 3 times the size.
Holy crap!
You
Yeah,
probably have a
you
lot of
can
fun.
get way more cool stuff there.
Especially if you like wine because they do have a lot of wine.
Oh my god, yeah, I like wine.
But like just the amount, I can
Beer
go
is
in
at
there
the
for
end
a
of my list.
while.
You what?
I can go in there for a while and just like
Really?
look at all the.
Oh,
They have like a
Jasper,
they have
I
like a
love that.
giant shelf of vodka with like 300 different vodkas on it. You just
my
get to go and
God.
look and like, oh, what
I
vodka do I
want to
want?
throw a party really bad now.
Let's do it. Let's just throw a
I
party.
know you'd come and get
there's,
rowdy.
There's nothing
Would you come and get
stopping us
rowdy?
from
Yeah.
throwing a party. Nick
They-
doesn't
they
not
do
get
it.
rowdy.
You should come get rowdy. If I threw a party at my house, would you come?
Yeah.
Would you come?
Yeah.
My neighbors have parties all the time, so I know I can get away with one banger.
Wait till I move though.
When are you moving? Are you moving?
Otherwise, just sleep on your couch.
Yeah. You don't want that.
I have a love seat. It's kind of hard to sleep on.
I'll make it work.
What when are you moving?
Soonish.
Soonish?
Yeah.
Good.
Soonish.
That's awesome.
Nick and I are gonna get a house soonish.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Probably.
Good for you guys. That's awesome. I want a freaking
Hopefully.
house. Give me a house. Throw
know,
a studio move party. That
hopefully we
sounds
have
fun.
jobs in by the end of the year, right? And
Yeah.
then we just move in and we're like, well, guys.
Yeah.
well, that was poorly timed.
That would be
Yeah.
great.
I don't know. Hopefully that's the goal though.
Hopefully,
Nick and I
yes.
like moving in together.
Because that would
That'd be
save.
fun.
more people.
Imagine if I
Maybe we
could
have to throw a
sleep.
welcome party
Imagine if I could just sleep, and not wake up like.
all the time at 4 in
Four-
the morning
four,
because you
yeah.
wake up at 4 in the morning.
I mean,
you
I don't mind
psycho.
it. It works, but it's just what could I could do so much more with my time.
If I lived less than 5 miles from work, I would sleep until like 30 minutes before we had to be here.
Yeah.
I could be so efficient. I could work and do so many other projects. It's nice.
No, just sleep more. Why is Nick sad?
What?
I'm glad that meme started. This is not a real question. I should really read these before I read them. But been trying to get into Attack on Titan and One Punch Man. Helps that I have Netflix. Anime, meh.
Just
I like it.
Meh.
if you don't like it, then don't force yourself, you know?
Meh.
I like it.
Switches it off to a good start. We'll be able to sustain its momentum if it has good games, which it has one of right now.
Switch?
A
What
are you
single
talking
game.
about?
The Switch, sustaining momentum.
I mean, it has Mario Kart.
I bet.
No,
Mario
I
Kart
also
is-
have Mario Kart on my Wii.
But yeah, but again, it's the best-selling
Is the
game on
only-
the Switch now.
It's only because it just
No.
came out.
No.
Zelda definitely is.
Well, Zelda's great. Zelda's incredible. Mario's gonna give it legs for a long time.
In theory.
Like, yeah, you've already owned it, but yes, it's gonna continue to carry the console like it did for the Wii U. And then they'll probably release a Smash Brothers port, which will do the same exact thing. And so many people will buy
New
it.
games. Uncle Ray Ray says, since Joey doesn't seem to like a lot of things, what does Joey like?
Wait.
Oh, he likes
wait.
a lot of shitty things.
Do you want to answer that question, Aaron?
What? No, hold on. I gotta say one thing because it hit me really hard. I can't wait for whenever this happens, but Animal Crossing for the Switch is gonna be off the chain because that better happen. And I'm looking at you, Nintendo. I will lose my shit.
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
love it. It'll be. Oh my god.
Unless
Like,
it goes mobile,
Take my
it
money.
doesn't.
Oh, it might go mobile.
I think
that's
it'll
right.
do both.
Oh, I better be on the Switch. What's the question?
Joey doesn't seem to like a lot of things. What does Joey like? What do I like, Aaron?
Triscuits.
What do I like, Nick?
Bad things.
I like bad things.
Yeah, you like season
Soda.
2 of True Detective. That's my go-to point for the kind of person that Joey is. But I love that about him. It gives you a different perspective on things that you might have initially dismissed as something I could dismiss.
Um,
I actually like True Detective season 2. I just like
I
to
gotta
give him a
watch
hard
that
time.
show. I heard it was really
I
good.
like good video games.
Yes, you do.
You like Dota.
I like certain members of my family, not all of them. But
Okay.
some of
Yeah,
them.
he made that very clear.
I have a real soft spot for all my friends, and I way
can see
go
that.
over for them.
Oh,
Um,
that's so sweet.
What else do I like?
Underneath that hard
like-
exterior, he's just a gooey person of a man.
I like education. I go and I read like a bunch of like peer-reviewed studies and articles and journals just for
Do you
fun.
really?
Yeah, it's good.
That is really cool.
What else do I like?
I'm Joey. I
I
only
like-
read peer-reviewed articles.
off. I like
That's interesting.
I like food a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on the food train.
I like Reddit.
Reddit's cool.
Reddit's cool.
I like driving.
I like
driving
I
too.
really like
Yeah.
driving
I
for the
don't.
sake of driving,
Me too.
I do not.
I do. I love it. I could drive for hours.
and that's kind of
I'm a
most.
good road tripper.
Joey's an interesting man.
Yeah, people say like you guys say that all the time. I still don't understand what you mean. I think that I'm a normal person, and you all are fucked up.
No, definitely something wrong with Joey. But that's okay. That's why we love him.
Transburger says, "I'm Joey. I like being better than you." I don't agree with that, but I understand that that's the thing that like kind of that's like an interpretation.
That's
of
a
the
that's
things
a
I
pretty
say.
solid interpretation of Joey.
I don't think that's a solid interpretation. I don't like being better than people.
You just are. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I just am. Fuck off. Well, we can stop talking about that now because I absolutely don't like talking about myself. What is the last random smell you had?
What?
What's the last random smell you had?
I touched an old gaming console today, and my hand
That's
smelled
right.
really weird afterwards.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I was in Kevcap's like family home.
Kevcap's doing work wearing a power glove right now.
Yeah, he's
Really?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Kevcap is the coolest person here.
I agree.
Favorite dessert?
Cup is so cool. Tiramisu. And ice cream.
Wait, what kind of ice cream? You can't just say ice cream.
What kind? Oh man, I love everything. Anything with like chocolate and
Do you like
chunks in it.
spumoni?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
I like spumoni. I don't know.
No
I love
one
Java
likes
chip.
spumoni ice cream.
I
I do,
like
'cause I like
spumoni quite a
pistachio.
bit.
Both disgusting.
It's
It's good.
good. It's very
You're
good.
disgusting.
What's your favorite dessert, Joey?
That's a.
I would say it's just some type of ice cream. Joey goes crazy for ice cream.
That's true. Remember,
Like
remember how we
that's-
smashed that Ben and Jerry's and dark chocolate? We love dark chocolate.
Yeah.
We ate the shit out of that Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I really don't. It's probably just ice cream, like mint ice cream, but like there's other things that are
I
good.
love mint chocolate chip.
I like
ice
a
cream.
really good piece of cheesecake, but I'm very particular about cheesecake. Yeah.
I'm a big proponent of ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream is just kind of
Ice cream is just the best.
It's the best of the best of the best because you can also make milkshakes with it.
And dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
And Oreos. I like Oreos quite a bit.
Or it's pretty good. Milkshakes are
Shamel wants to know from the three of you who uses iOS and who uses Android.
good. Android.
I used iOS, but now I'm on Android.
So I have never owned an Apple device in my entire life.
Me either.
Neither is Erin.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't. It's like we don't have Apple laptops.
No.
Nick has a MacBook and used to have an iPhone, but switched to an Android phone, but still has a MacBook.
Yeah.
So Nick walks that line.
I'm the best of both worlds.
There's no such thing because there's nothing good about the Apple world except for iMessage.
I miss iMessage. I miss it a lot.
Nick does this thing where he doesn't actually install custom apps on his phone. Like he doesn't install a better launch bar or a better text messaging app or a better keyboard because he's like, I should use the default ones because that's the way Google wanted me to have. Shut up! Just install better apps.
I like everything about my phone except the messaging app.
Yeah, you know how you can fix that with the oodles of messaging apps in the App Store.
I'm just worried that it'll mess something up.
Your
No, really?
your claims
No.
are broken and not
Yes.
true.
He's right.
I'm just worried.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I'll do it.
Trust us.
I'll do it.
Do you drink the broth in ramen?
Oh, absolutely.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Until there's nothing left, unless it's terrible ramen. Then I won't.
Agreed. Like that packet ramen bullshit. Can't drink that shit unless
Hey
you're
man,
like
times are
sick.
tough. Sometimes you gotta
Can't drink that.
swallow your pride and just.
I can't drink that broth.
Joey, are you high right now? No, just no. I very seldomly
No.
smoke.
Just no.
Can we get an IRL stream?
Sure.
We
I
want
think-
an IRL
I
stream.
think we'll probably do that soon.
I want to. I do.
I
I
have
we
any
go
plans.
rock climbing. We should go go-karting. So
Yeah.
many things to do.
But would you want to do an IRL stream of that though, or just?
Yeah. I could. We can always do BTS of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Behind the scenes of that shit.
That's true.
But IRL streams are fun.
Fran Toothpaste asked, do you have a skill building exercise?
A skill building.
What do you
does
take
that
from that
mean?
question?
What?
An exercise to get better at something? That's what I would assume. Is there something that you do in order to get better at something? That just seems very broad.
Yeah.
What do you think that
Skill
that means?
building. So like, okay, for example, if I'm trying to memorize lines and get better at memorizing lines for a part, one of my techniques to skill build, if this is what you mean, helping me memorize my lines, I will play war with someone at a card while reciting the lines.
Interesting.
Because you're doing two different things at once with your brain, and it's difficult to do because you got to think about what the game you're playing, but also recite your lines. That
Interesting.
helps. I was taught that
I can't do that.
a long time ago, but it's hard. It's hard, but you get really, the more you practice, the better you get me with anything. The more you practice, the better you get at it.
Huh.
So that's just an example. I don't know otherwise. Practice makes perfect. I love piano. I haven't played in a long time, and sewing, but if you do it, then yeah.
I usually do well at doing things like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
First time is like to familiarize myself. Second time is like, okay, I get it. And then the third time is just for memorization. And usually by the third time, for the most part, I have it. That's how I approach like language
Yeah.
or like
Language too, you have the flashcards. Flashcards help.
flashcards. I usually do them in sets of 3.
Yeah.
How about you, Joey? What do you take from that?
I mean, I don't. To me, I take it in the context of like something you do with others. Like it just kind of gravitates to like team building for me. That's kind of where my brain first went. I went back to thinking about how when I used to run the laser tag store, how we would do like some
That's cool that
some
you
team
do
building
that.
stuff. We had really interesting interview process when we hired people. We would not have a formal interview. We would just get everybody together, like about 20, 30 people in a big group setting, and we'd
I
play
was gonna
games.
say, did you do? Oh, okay.
We'd play games, and like some of
Really?
them would be like improv games. Some of them would be like a lot of them were improv games.
Is that called group? That's how you'd interview them.
Yeah, we did a group interview, and really we would
interview.
just watch to see how they interacted with each other,
That's
who was
really
like comfortable in a
refreshing
group
to hear.
setting, who took the lead on stuff, who was like comfortable not taking the lead, who did other people respect, and just kind of like observing, almost like there were people in a zoo. So I've gotten pretty good at being able to watch people in settings like that and figure out like who's comfortable and who's not, and try and discern from that like who would be good, at least in the hyper specific employee role we needed. Because we needed to hire we had needed to hire like people who would be doing parties for kids, and that's not an easy thing to do. It's just to find someone who is comfortable hosting like a 2-hour birthday party for a 6-year-old.
Yeah, no,
and their
people.
friends.
That's not for everybody.
It's a very not easy job.
I remember when I was serving and I got like a 20 people party and it was all me by myself and there were kids and like parents and it was really hard to handle. And I'm like, oh, I don't feel like I'm good with kids. Like even that setting, like you have to entertain, you have to be available, you've got to multitask and
It's a, yeah,
that's
it
hard,
is.
especially hosting a birthday. Like I don't know how
It's
those people
difficult.
with the costumes do the Disney princess stuff. You know what I mean? Or they do.
Do you
the
think they just
bubble
like go
science
home and
stuff?
like beat their significant others because they have to be nice all day, so they just have to like counteract that
I don't
infinite
think-
I
niceness
hope
by
not.
like beating people up.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
It'd be crazy.
I don't know. I couldn't imagine
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
all that niceness. I never had to host a party at laser tag.
I
But
would
like
hate
but like
that.
by
I would have
but like
hated
by
that.
design, right?
Mhm.
Still do a briefing though. I need to take you guys to laser tag.
Yeah.
The problem
love
is the problem is
that.
it's not close. Like we can go to an IRL stream there.
I was gonna say, yeah, IRL.
That'd
And
be
like
cool.
yeah, like I can probably even
Wouldn't
get
that
the
be hard
place
to
like
do?
after hours and we can do it when
Dude,
no one's there.
I
baller.
would freaking lose my mind.
And get like unlimited arcade games and stuff.
Yes, I'll
We should
go.
do that.
You're done.
Easy. It's a little bit of a
in.
drive, but like it's
It doesn't
definitely
matter.
worth it.
That's worth it.
I like it. I had a good time.
Good.
I've had 2 jobs. There was that and this. So
I had a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of jobs.
my life is
Do you used to sell TVs at Best Buy, Nick?
Yeah, I used to sell shoes at Sports Chalet.
Nick sold
He used
shoes
to
at Porsche
sell-
LA. He sold
That's
TVs at
cool.
Best Buy. He inspected cars.
I inspected cars.
Wow,
I
you did
worked,
everything. That's so unique.
I worked as a lifeguard.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I worked as a
Were
lifeguard
you a
for
librarian too?
no
Man.
lifeguard for 3 years.
Lifeguard.
Saved 2
car
people.
dude. Shoes. Hats. Belts. Sneakers.
All your consumer goods, and I used to spin
What was the other one?
signs.
Yeah, that's right. Nick just told us about how he used to spin
TVs.
signs.
Yeah,
Nick used to be the guy who would spin signs on the corner.
Wow. That's so cool.
it's very boring.
Did
I had to
you,
get Nick a sign to spin. We never got to do that bit. Fuck.
did you
Forgot about that. We were all too stoned when we were talking about that to remember to write
I
it
like
down.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, just have Nick like on the side of the set.
Did somebody have to teach you how to do that?
No, you
just
just,
start
do
spinning?
it. You just spin it, and then you get so bored. You're like, well, I wonder how many times I can flip this sign.
Oh my god. I
And
feel I
that's
feel like
all
that'd be
it
the
is.
most boring job in the world. Forgotten Toothpick said this is why Nick fucks.
Oh yeah, that's exactly
Nick
why.
You
fucks
did all these
all the
cool
time.
things.
If you had to guess how many sexual partners Nick has had, what would you guess?
Oh my
50.
god.
50? 50.
I'm gonna say 2.
2?
I'm gonna say 2.
2 to like
I'd say more. I, say
I
wish
okay.
I could say 15.
If we were doing over under, I would 100% go on the over.
He's humble though. But I don't know. Secrets.
Yeah, Nick's humble. It's definitely more than 2. I'd say if I had to
6.
guess, I'd say between 5 and 12.
my God.
Between 5 and 12. Yeah,
Jesus.
definitely between 5 and 12.
I'm good on that. I could see that.
Yeah.
Nick, what's the answer?
The world may never know.
Do we have to
The
keep
answer's
looking to
0,
find out?
actually.
The answer is 0.
Answer's not 0. Can confirm the answer's not 0. They can have like, great sex.
Yeah, it's true.
We were talking about getting married today.
Yeah.
2 of you?
Yeah, just for like tax
It would make our
benefits
lives
and,
so
like,
much
yeah.
Would it
easier.
really?
Except if we wanted to adopt a kid, it'd be very difficult. That's about it, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But like you can have power of
Adopting is
attorney over
not
each other.
fun.
You know, that'd be fun. Go to the doctors together.
Aw. That'd be fun.
You really need to get that cough checked out, Joey.
when Fuck. I had a thing that I was gonna talk about and I just lost it. I'm not on point today.
Oh
That's
man.
okay.
I'm not on point today.
That's okay.
You've kind of been like on camera all day, Aaron. Like, how do you
Yeah.
feel? Do you feel like
I'm tired.
drained of this room?
I'm a little tired. I'm a little out of it. It's that afternoon lull that I get though.
That
That
nap
it just
time.
kind of happens. Yeah. But it was this high energy, like go Mario Kart, go, and then just chilling and talking, and yeah, I'm pretty mellow right now. But yeah, it is draining. Like to do. I remember that one Thursday, last week or the week before, I was on camera like 4 different times in one day. It was back to back to back.
That was a lot.
Yeah, and we're like, whoa, and I was like, it's draining because you have to stay alert. You gotta stay energized. You gotta keep the energy up. It's exhausting. You'd be like, oh, it'd be fun. It is fun.
I feel like my
But-
heart was gonna burst today.
Well, why? Why?
I started taking a new protein, and like I guess there's some
That's
sort
the
of like
worst feeling.
there's some like pre-workout in it or something because I was just sitting at my desk and I would just actively felt like my heart was gonna burst through my
two
chest.
CP or two.
No, it was
TP,
just
that.
it's a traditional protein, and I researched it, so it shouldn't have this effect on me. But I just felt so like, oh my gosh, I need to get up and do something right now. Like I was going crazy just sitting at my desk, and I was like, can they hear my heart beating right now? Because I feel like they can hear my heart beating.
Wow.
It's very weird. I'm good now. though.
That's the worst feeling.
I'm
in the
good
world.
now though. I was
How
hyped.
did you calm down?
I just didn't. I just sat there. And
That
then
is the most uncomfortable feeling in the world.
It was weird.
That happened to me for days.
It was very weird.
For a
Are
really
you
long
not a
time.
fan of uppers? Like-
No,
like you
I
don't-
think I used to be like a little bit, but now that I've had like in the last so many years, couple years, I had this weird thing with like my heart would be weird, or like if I was stressed out or I'd wake up too early, my heart was feeling like it was gonna explode, and I'm exhausted. But why is my heart going? I feel it. It was physical, and then finally last summer, it wouldn't stop, and it felt scary. So I went to the ER, and it was
Oh, no.
hear your heartbeat.
Oh, thank you.
Protein called cocaine.
Yeah, I'm
it's-
laughing because Kate and Eric in chat said the protein was called cocaine, Nick.
I
But
would
go on, Eric.
never
Go
do
on, go on.
cocaine.
Nick and I are definitely gonna do
not-
cocaine.
Do it.
Yeah,
You can do it
I
off
would
my
love to
ass.
see Nick.
Jeez. Wait,
Hey,
why?
we're all family here, right? Don't ask
I
questions,
would
Nick.
be so happy to see Nick do cocaine. It would make me so happy. Go,
Oh,
go on.
why?
Why? Because I would just love to see what happens. You're such like
Jeez.
an innocent little puppy that like
I
to
know.
watch you like
do
do
it.
coke just seems crazy.
Get a hundo, roll it up.
Anywho, but so you went to the hospital.
Oh, I went
Yeah.
to the ER, and long story short, I found out, and I don't know if I said this before, I was having heart palpitations. I was like, oh my gosh, I got the EKG. Like, I've never been to the
man.
hospital. All this shit hooked up to me. Have you ever had an IV?
Yeah, they're not fun.
No, and they're plastic, but it feels like a bruise, just like sitting in your arm, and it's really uncomfortable. And they made me go pee in a cup when I was in this gown. I had this shit on me, and I was like, this is not fun. So it made my heart worse, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And they found out it was a long process, but like I had to wear a Holter monitor. I had to get an ultrasound of my heart. And I'm like, but
And
what's
what
cool?
do they find out? Like just
Oh, I have a arrhythmia.
Oh.
But some people have, I guess, I don't know if it can just like happen, but so I'm on permanent like medication for the rest of my life. I chose to be though. The thing is that it's not deadly and it won't affect anything in the future. They gave me the option to be on medication, but it's enough that like if I miss a dose, I can tell because I start feeling like wigged out. If I drink, I can kind of feel it. It's just overpowering. But you might have it, but you might not know it because some people feel it. No, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Some people have it. It's just an irregular heartbeat. I mean, you can literally hear my heart instead of it going.
So
boom,
are you not
boom.
scared of like any medication side effects that you're gonna have to like take the meds for so long or?
These are they're my dad actually takes the same one. He's been taking them for a really long time, but he takes them for blood pressure.
Okay.
So it's yeah, it's been around for a long time, I guess. Yeah, it's for high blood pressure or something. But no, yeah, maybe. But it's a small dosage, and the doctor was like, you can take them, you don't have to take them. So it's at my discretion. Like if I want to stop
my
or
prerogative.
yeah, or if I want to stop or whatever. But like yeah, I can tell when I don't take one, and it sucks. It feels like that, but all the time. And coffee, for a long time, I was like, I got to drink decaf. I thought I had to give up coffee. I went through staying away from all caffeine, including like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad I found out what it was. And it's like, it's not harmful, but anybody can have it. You might have it, but you don't know it. Some people are more susceptible and can actually feel it than other people. But so I guess I had it my whole life, but I didn't start feeling
Started
it.
like acting up.
Yeah. Or if I'm like really stressed out or even excited and happy, like I just start feeling it.
So what you're saying is you shouldn't do like a line of Coke and then go like on a jog? That we shouldn't do
No.
that?
I can't do that. You can do that.
Okay.
I can't. You go ahead and do all the Coke you want. I don't care if it's a
Jeez.
mountain of Coke. Go party.
I'm not.
Go hang with Miley Cyrus. I don't give a shite. Just do your thing.
I do like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, go hang out with her. She sounds cool. But yeah, that sucks. So I get it. It sucks. Like, or when you're over caffeinated. That's the worst.
I don't think I've ever been over caffeinated.
You've never been over caffeinated?
Caffeine doesn't really affect me.
Really?
Other than
Nothing
like,
affects Nick's.
I know.
I smoked 3 joints, guys. I
What?
wasn't high.
Nothing affects me.
Yeah.
no, well, no,
I
caffeine.
had 8 beers. I'm a little buzzed. Nothing affects Nick.
I
what
didn't
you
say
said.
nothing affects me.
But you were like, hey, this doesn't work for me. Which it might not. It might not.
I know my body has gained a dependency on caffeine. So to that extent, yes,
Me
it has
too.
affected me. But I never feel like it actively wakes me up or
Yeah.
keeps me awake.
I like tea because it keeps me at a steady, like,
I like tea.
pace or whatever. So
Tea's
I enjoy
tasty.
that. Do we need to wrap this up, guys?
Yeah,
you
whatever.
wanna take one more?
We're just gonna go and like go
just
back
chilling.
into the room and not do anything.
You want to keep
Alright,
answering
we're just
questions?
gonna go jerk off. I don't think we actually have
no.
much. I'm sorry. I don't think we actually have much.
I don't want to join.
I'm in the wrong Discord actually. Hold on.
Is that it? Is that all they wrote, or is there more?
You
gotta go to Potswick, bro.
Yeah, I'm into Potswick.
You're so like lethargic right
Yeah,
now.
are you
I
out
don't-
of it a little bit?
You got that
I-
afternoon days.
That happens to me all the time.
I don't like. I had a weird night yesterday where I went home and I was trying to watch TV and I actually just fell asleep for like, and then I took like a 90-minute nap at like really late.
Huh.
And then I woke up and then I watched some more TV and then I went to bed and I had like a full night's sleep, but I feel like I almost slept too much and
That
now
could-
like I'm
that's
still just
happened.
kind of
That's
happens.
happened to me.
a little
That's the
wiggy.
thing.
There's a lot of movement happening over here on the side.
Yeah, we got a lot of
What are you
movement.
doing,
going
Eddie
Eddie?
just walked in.
Hey, Eddie, do you want to answer a question?
No.
He doesn't want to answer a question. You never do this, Eddie. How come you never do this?
I did do it once.
Oh, you did it once.
I did it once.
Just once.
Just once.
Maybe in the future another one. Maybe.
Ah.
That's what the people want. They
Yeah,
want
they'll
Eddie.
Then tell the people that choose the people.
Tell the people who choose the people.
That's
What?
isn't that really what life is about? Having the people choose the people.
Yeah, I
It
guess.
is,
I
but
mean,
we
I'm
don't
kind of-
really get to choose it. They're just assigned and appointed.
I'm in this Google Doc right now watching Coral do work. And
Are you
like
really?
I know the longer that we go on,
Yeah.
like she's just gonna finish eventually and she's gonna have nothing else to do. Just on linking stuff.
Yeah, no, I've been watching you watch. Also watching
Yeah.
the
Watching you watch it.
I-
Watching people.
Stop watching people.
But people are watching us.
Like
Somebody's watching me.
How much weight have you lost, Eddie? You look really good.
20 pounds.
Nice.
Wow, that's
Good
a lot,
job,
Eddie. That's awesome.
killing it.
Killing the game. Killing the game.
Eddie's gonna be like an Abercrombie model.
I know.
He's gonna laugh at all of us.
You're gonna be so slick.
Why are you always just? You could walk in front of the camera. I don't think people would care.
I'm the only one that's allowed to crawl.
No one else can crawl but Aaron. Some of the people in chat are talking about how like when they were younger they used to have a lot of monsters. Is that a thing that you went through? Did you go through like an energy drink phase?
No.
No, but I had a boyfriend when I was a teenager, and he loved Balls Guarana. Did you ever see?
I have
Yeah.
what I'm
friends who
talking about?
still drink balls.
I saw it. I haven't
Alex
seen it in
loves
years.
balls.
Oh, that makes sense. He's a skater boy.
Balls is like the preferred
Like
energy drink of gamers.
Is it really?
It used to be for like QuakeCon and stuff like that.
I remember that.
Like for
drink.
like Frag Fest type stuff.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it in years, and I was like, whoa.
Like Unreal Tournament and balls, Quake and balls, Doom and balls.
Doom and balls.
I've never been into
Balls.
energy drinks though, like
Me
at all.
either. I've always just like
I'm-
coffee.
Enjoy the way Monster tastes.
What was the one that Sprite made, or maybe it was Sierra Mist? It was like a soda, but they also said it was an energy drink. I can't remember. It was like some sort of lemon lime drink, and you could always get it from a fountain.
Melon
Volt.
7-Up. Volt. Surge?
Oh,
Sur-
Volt
no,
was
not Surge.
disgusting.
Vault was Vault.
Volt was
Is
disgusting.
it
think
that
Vol-
Sobe thing?
Vault tasted
Sobe.
like
No.
That's what
Sprite
my
to
cat's
me.
named after.
Vault was like a Sprite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it
that
was
was
the-
an energy drink, right?
It was classified as
That's
such, but they had it like at fountain machines, like fountain drinks. So I don't know if it actually was. It just tasted like Sprite to me,
Gotcha.
and I like Sprite, so There's
I
that.
don't like any kind of carbonated drinks really. I
Eddie's-
only drink them in my liquor.
Eddie's playing us out right now.
All right,
I know
guys.
it's probably because Eddie hates you, the audience. and
No,
he's-
I'm also setting stuff up over here for something that might happen after this.
Oh, how ominous.
What might happen after this?
I don't know. Tease.
Something might happen after this. So tease, according to
Let's
Eddie.
just say that I'm installing stuff on laptops. That might happen after the show.
Eddie's installing stuff on laptops that might happen after the show.
That is
That's it.
incredibly vague.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know what
know.
that means. All right. Well, we're out. I want to know what it is. I
thank-
can't wait anymore.
Thank you guys for watching this
Yes.
Thanks for
Staffcast.
hanging out with us.
Thank you for joining. I hope we answered all your questions. We love you, and
We
yeah.
really do.
I hope that at least one person listens to this in a car, like as a podcast.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
cool.
be cool.
They're like gonna drive right now, and they're just like listening to us do nothing.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's nice though. I
People
think
like
I think
it. Yeah.
it's like you have company with you.
Yeah.
So hey,
People like
keep
it.
your eyes on the road.
Yeah, Tim,
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
yeah, Janet.
I would be shocked if anybody named Janet is the one who's listening to this in the car. It would have to be
No,
someone's
Eddie,
mom.
you're supposed to end it on that. That was good. Kill it.
Yeah, that was good.
Kill it.
Hey yo, Brad, get back to work.